Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now here's White. High, arcing shot, and the shot goes in.
From Kobe White.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Driving to the basket.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's White. Out to DeRozan. Back to White. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Kevin Huerter.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine.
Second team
He's
foul.
still so young. You feel like
At the
he's
line
been in the
for
league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so
That's his
much
first
since that
foul.
rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
On its way from Hunter for two. A second chance effort. And Capella with the layup.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
Here's Levine. Oh!
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
3 points.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Capella goes in. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Trae Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Carries it from three-point range.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Bulls foul. Javonte Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Tony Bradley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Let's it fly from 18. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
It is evident that Bogdanovic wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
That one goes in.
Assist to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Atlanta timeout.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
The Hawks trailing. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Bulls moving the ball around. Brown, good.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the shot is long. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:29 left to play here in the first. Bogdanovich wide open.
Bogdanovich.
And it's good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful move. Bogdanovich isn't just a standstill jump shooter. He can handle it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition baskets like this.
Make some noise.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Atlanta with the ball. 6-point game. Inside. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Come on.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Outside Bradley. Outside Thomas. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Got a hand on it.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
Here's Okongwu. Bradley with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dosunmu offline with his 3. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but, man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Wright missing.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Green with the ball. And they recover it. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Green. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Gallinari. Williams attacking. Makes it off the glass.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
It's T-shirt time. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, White. Back to Levine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
It's stolen by DeRozan. 3-on-3. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 7.
Well, defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Well, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out, and hopefully White can find a bit more consistency.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Here's Collins. Vucevic with the block. In the corner, it's Levine. From outside the arc. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Levine for 3. The offensive rebound.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside, it shows you he can score through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Pass to Vucevic. It's White on the wing. From 8. Another one falls for Chicago.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Got that one up quick.
3.
Young's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's DeRozan. Bank shot. No good.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
Kept alive. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young from the arc. It's not going to go for him. White with the defensive effort. Young with the steal. Here's Capella. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The assist.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Scooped up.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Assisted by.
That's 7 points for John Collins. Pass to Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. He dialed that one up from long distance. And the Bulls lead by 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Young. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
Shots good from Young.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And Levine, here we go. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The ball Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating for himself.
Back to DeRozan. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
An imposing defender thanks to his timing, his height, his reach. I mean, Capella is awesome at throwing shooters off their game.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Chicago leading by 13.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. He receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Here's Young, driving inside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Here's Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist.
9 points for John Collins.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to the field. It opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks trail by 14. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's stolen by DeRozan. This one for three. Trae Young grabs the miss. For three, Hunter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Vucevic to the wing right side. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 16. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. Second chance shot. Vucevic with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Out to White. Three-pointer. Here's Bradley. DeRozan for three. Hits the three-point bomb. DeRozan's got 7.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
With the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Atlanta calls timeout. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
So both teams making some changes here. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Williams. Can they get it? Here's Okongwu. A three from Bogdanovic. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. But Bogdanovic has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to McKinney.
2 minutes.
Another shot. The kick out to Brown. Now here's Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. White, left side. Okongwu with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Surprised everyone by passing out of the shot. What a fantastic dish.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go with the three. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Right with it. Picked up by Brown. Yes, that goes in. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Launches it.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brown. Pocket 6. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A shot by Williams, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on it. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Here's Thomas. The kick out to Brown. And again, no good by Chicago. And the call will be made against Matt Thomas.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Hawks trail by 16.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Gallinari outside. Right side, Collins. And the 3 off target. Here's Levine. That one misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 6. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 16. In the corner, Collins with it. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. High shot from 10 feet out.
Good decision making when Bogdanovich sees a chance to shoot from the mid-range, and he takes it.
The Bulls leading by 14. And it's White missing. It's Williams with the drive. And the rejection by Bradley. Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
It's stolen by Bradley. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stakes for the Bulls?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19? A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Trae Young.
And that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DeRozan's shot is good.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Young, good.
Trae Young.
Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Back to White. In the corner, it's Levine. The three. Collins grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The three from Bogdanovich. And he gets it back. Here's Herter. From deep, Collins. He's off on that one.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Third personal foul.
And the Hawks making a change here.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one's good. Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Outside, White. Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. And it's DeRozan missing.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Offensive rebound. Hunter. Off target at the rim. The Bulls leading by 15. Snatched up. It's White on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
For three.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Levine. Collins with some nice D.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Hurt. Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on DeRozan.
Second team foul.
Yeah, I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
Clint Capella at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Levine with it. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
2 minutes.
Scooped up. Back to Young. And here's Collins from outside. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On its way from Young for 2. It's all in by the Bulls. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Hawks ball. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Bogdanovich.
Pass to Hunter. Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Zach LaVine.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one.
That's his
I know that's
personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it.
Now into the lineup.
It's an 18-point game. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Chicago. A big stretch here going 10-2. Hill, no good.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Three-pointer right. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Knox. Shoots over Dosunmu.
Kevin Knox the second.
And the basket by Knox.
Assist from...
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was there.
Matt Thomas.
It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun.
From all of my classes, past them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. Them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gon' hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my
We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline.
Martin Bagley the third.
Count it. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Throughout his career, Barnes has been a consistent three-point shooter. I mean, that's a nice-looking triple right there.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Holmes. Fox looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. To Holmes. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's his first personal foul.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And so he hits both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
But at this stage of his career, Barnes knows who he is. He's a glue guy. He does a bit of everything.
He takes it in. That shot missing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. There's the call on Kevin Hurd. That's his first foul. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Here's Fox. Kept alive by Sacramento. Halliburton for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Here's Collins. Pass to Herter. Capella with it. Halliburton picks him up. Bagley with the block.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
Just 2 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Back to Fox. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off home. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Young. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Young, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
And so Young nails them both. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
There's so much you could do against Capella. He's capable of keeping his balance through contact.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Herter. Shoots the 3. Down low. They kick out to Heel. Here's Fox. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Herder. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Healed outside. Pass to Halliburton. A new 14 for the King.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Herder. To the left side wing. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trailed by 5. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. The kick out to right. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Puts the move on. Thompson with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
For 3, Mitchell. Kept alive by Sacramento. Pass to Harkless. Another shot. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
For the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Sacramento.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's his first personal foul.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
He's kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, right? He gives you solid all-around play on a consistent basis.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Hawks trail by 7. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players in every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Collins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That one, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. Collins in the post. Free throw line jump shot. And Davis pulls it down. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And Davis throws it down.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 9 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside Collins. Here's Herter. Kept alive. Over to the wing. Halliburton with the steal. Loud pass to Bagley. Halliburton outside. Barnes right side. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, look how planted Fox is. I mean, he's primed to shoot the ball the moment he gets the ball.
Young for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Back to Fox. Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Davis for 3. And they get it back. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Davis. Kings leading now by 9. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Here's Hunter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Hawks trailed by 9. And here's Young. He's got 9. It's Young on the wing. Overhealed. Young's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Off the left rim and out. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The kick out to Fox. Into the lane. Halliburton outside. From deep. Trying to get open is Thompson.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to me.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And so Young nails them both.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
Here's Fox. Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Fox has got 16 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the games. Now, here is Young. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Terrific at catching in there at the basket. I mean, his hands are great. Capella uses that size to his advantage.
Fox, no good. The Hawks trailed by 8. Here's Herter. From outside, off the mark. And Sacramento has possession. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Now, here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise with.
Here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
2 seconds.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Sacramento leading by 14. The three-pointer, no good. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Sacramento ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here now the Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Herder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Herder's got 7 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Harkless on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
We often highlight Barnes' athleticism. You can see why on plays like that.
Puts one up from 19. The shot comes out. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Holmes. And Capella sends it back.
Seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lip to swat away shots.
Here's Herder. 7 points in the game. And up the court come the Kings on the break. The offensive rebound. Back to Holmes. Sacramento moving it around. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
So it's Atlanta now. 19-point game. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Here's Sacramento now. They've got a 13-2 run going. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Harkless has got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And yes, it's good.
And everyone knows who will can score. But there, great job with that drop-off. Sweet dime.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 21.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
First team foul.
From deep three-point range. And Davis pulls it down.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. And another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
From deep, Gallinari. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson right side. Pass to Harkless. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 13 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
For three, Mitchell. They kick out to Heel. And he's good on the three ball. Heel's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Gallinari wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gallinari's got 5 points so far. Three-pointer, Heel. Another three for Sacramento.
This is who Hill is. You make a three on his squad, he's coming for retribution.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
His first.
That is his first foul of the game.
And for the Kings.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Young. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Bagley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bagley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Kings.
That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows that the best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And here's Gallinari outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
He's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Kings moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Count the basket.
Now, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Young drives to the hoop. From deep. No good that time. It's Young on the wing. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
And it's Fox with the jam.
But we've seen more of this recently from Fox, a confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
On its way from Young for 2. That one's off, still out of sync.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Assisted by
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Bagley able to finish.
Yeah, second chance points, again, a huge problem for this team.
Good work defensively by Fox.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Here's Luwawu. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Shot's good from Young.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation. An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
And he makes that one. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those. Now, he's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Young, good.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Luwawu. They grab their own miss. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 36. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get down for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And the Kings making a change here. .136 left to play here in the fourth. And the shot goes down.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's Mitchell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was.
For De'Aaron Fox.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Harkless on the wing. Back to Hield. Three-pointer. And another three for Sacramento.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And there's the call on John Collins.
That's his third.
That's his third foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Hield. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And it's Hunter with the jam.
John Collins.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Kings foul. Buddy Hield. And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
And he makes the first.
At the line, Portland. Kevin Hunter taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Sacramento in total control. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Hield from outside. Connects from three-point range.
For 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy team.
See what that brings. I seen it go down. We can reenact things. Extreme like BMX thing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Blue grass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, 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 they not in sync.
They're here. They're here.
Is it way too soon for me to say that we're here? LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you, but instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. And my don't rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dog on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chase them dollars. Let the money chase you instead. They're here.
Yeah.
We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
And that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. On the wing, Harris. It's rebounded by Huerter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pass to Collins. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
A nice shot by Carter.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Magic ball.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Pass to Harris. But Trey. Collins grabs the miss.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Anthony with it, and guarded by Capella. And here's Harris from the arc. Lopez with the steal. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Orlando.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Young, good.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Puts it up from 15. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Young after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And Hunter, here we go.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Good. Carter's got his second basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Young for three. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Here's the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Oh, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trailed by 4. Young way outside. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 5.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Back to Ross. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bamba. Ross trying to break loose.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. No good on the triple. Bamba with it. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Now, here's Bamba. Gallinari covering. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Off target from outside. Orlando leading. Pass to Wagner. With the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Son.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And stolen by Wagner. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a speed shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Fellas, they're
passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Inside. And that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Here's Williams. Ross grabs the board. Magic leading by 7.
And I love how versatile Terrence Ross is. A wing that scores, rebounds, passes, and defends it.
And his athleticism is absolutely incredible. This guy can get up near the cup and can turn it on and score in a hurry.
Williams with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And finished off by Wright.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And a lot of players want to voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's Herter. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 7. It's tipped. Wagner with it. Now Wright defending. And Capella sends it back. Here's Herter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
They get it back. Deep 2 from Anthony. Out to Harris. From past the arc. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
That one drops. He ties it up. Harris outside. Lets it go with a 3. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket.
That's his second.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Assist goes to...
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Oh, and the big man stretching out and sending it down. Nice timing there.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Collins, good. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Anthony's shot is off. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the basket by Harris.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Young. And it's in there. Young's got 7 points.
Agile move by Young with the defender right in his face. Slipping past the contact and getting it to them.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Carter. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. Buries it from 3-point range. Herter's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Anthony in the corner. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harris's shot is good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Lopez with the steal. Harris's shot is off.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
A shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks on top, up by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Herter. He's defended by Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Carter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
First team foul.
And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
Young inside. Pass to Collins. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Drives to the hoop. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Assist from.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Over to the left wing. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Here's Wright. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. So both teams changing it up here. The kick out to Wright. Williams scanning the floor. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 7 points.
Now this is a go-to shot for Sweet Lou Williams. The three ball is there.
No good from Ross.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Williams. Takes it inside. Misses from close range.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Back to Bamba. And the layup falls. Bamba's got his second bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The kick out to Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He had a nice open look right there.
Assisted.
And the Hawks lead by 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Ross for 3. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 3. The kick out to Wright. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Here's Okiki. And it's sent back by Okongwu. So it's the Hawks now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
third team foul.
1:06 left in the third. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To the inside. Bamba. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Bamba. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Gallinari. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the pump fake by Danilo Gallinari gets that defender to bite, and now he gets to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Gallinari taking 2 shots.
Gallinari hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
At the line for 2.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And really, this is the role of...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Magic trail by 9. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Young from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
That's good from Harris.
At the line for the Magic.
And Harris drops them both. The Hawks leading by 4. To the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Down low. Here's Capella. Finish off the break. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Going to the rack with energy and to be afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And so here's Orlando. Harris with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Harris, good. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half. Young for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Young. And Anthony sends it back. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Wagner. And he makes that one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Collins. Hunter on the wing. Here's Hurt. Lets the three fly. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Wagner. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Collins. Here's Capella. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Carter left side. Pass to Bamba.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Harris. Will it go? Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Capella. And Bamba pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And here's Anthony for 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. Here's Herter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Herter's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Here's Bamba. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move. Put it on the deck. Make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming on the floor for the Hawks.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And it's Suggs missing. Here's Wright. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps